I'm Jeannine Brown-Miller, President of JBM HR Consulting, Inc. and HRWebSource.com. I kind of have a lengthy story because I've been around quite a while now. I began my first HR experience in Connecticut after graduate school, and then I decided to move home, which is Niagara Falls, New York, and really have my career here. So when I came back, not having a job right away, I started my consulting business. But I realized I needed a bit more experience. I mean, it's hard to be a good consultant, I think, unless you really go through the school of hard knocks. So, although I did have a consulting opportunity at Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center at the time, and it was excellent, very rewarding, somebody from Niagara University called and said, "We have an HR position. We heard this is your background. Would you be interested?" And originally I thought, no, I really kind of want to work part-time. I didn't want to really overcommit because I was having my first child. But they convinced me that the position would be such that I could balance both. And so I took it on. And at that time, they didn't really have a formal department as such. So I was able to get to Niagara and create the HR department it is actually probably today. I'm saying that because I've been gone for just about 14 years now, but that brings me into my story. So towards the end of my time at Niagara University, which was approximately 18 years, I felt like I was swimming upstream. And I'm one of these people that sort of rides my faith and inclinations, I guess. And I thought, this just isn't rewarding anymore to me. And it wasn't so much about Niagara as much about where I was in my career. So I felt like I was swimming upstream, and when I feel like that, I feel like I have to take a new direction. So that was kind of scary. So after a lot of thought, I went and decided to get to the edge of the cliff and jump, hoping there'd be a safety net, hoping there'd be someone to grab my hand as I went down, and gratefully, there was. I never looked back. What I didn't realize while I was at Niagara was a whole lot of people knew me and knew what I did. So it wasn't very hard for me to get out there and start networking. So I spent a great deal of time out in coffee shops, getting reacquainted with people that I hadn't seen in a long time, and really trying to gather what the businesses needed out there for me to go out on my own as a consultant in the field I love, which is human resources and organizational development work. So after spending a lot of time talking to people, it became clear what I wanted to do. My business is focused on HR compliance, and yes, I do enjoy that. I know most people don't. And I serve as the HR person for a lot of businesses who can't otherwise have an experienced HR person available to them. And I also do a lot of organizational development work, change management, process reviews. I help businesses become more efficient and effective, and I get their employees to buy into it because I'm heavy into the employee empowerment and engagement. So I do that. I've been doing this for the last 14 years, and although I don't like to use finite numbers, just about 100% of my business is referrals. So the safety net has been all of the wonderful professional people I've known over the years who believe in me and send me on to other clients. Generally speaking, my retainer HR clients, those clients who depend on me as their key HR person, once I'm on, I stay on because they realize how important the function is and how much support I can give to them. So now I never look back. I would recommend to any of you, I do leadership coaching, so I kind of took my own coaching advice when I jumped off that cliff. And I really feel like when you find your passion and you focus on your purpose, you'll end up just where you need to be and success follows. So I'm grateful for making that leap, had the leap of faith, and I'm so grateful to say I've been on my own now for 14 years.